Hi there, beautiful people, and welcome back into another blind reaction. I'm here with another song by Stapleton. The title of the song is Maggie. It's one song that might have us emotional, so just to be safe, get yourself some tissue. I have mine here ready. So how I came across this song is through a post on Instagram from a page called Americana Q. The title, or rather the thing that got me curious was this. It was a post of Stapleton, and saying that was written, "It's just a song about a dog. I'm not going to cry." Then there was a man crying there. So reading through the post, it reads, "Maggie by Stapleton is a deeply emotional song that shows a softer, more vulnerable side of his songwriting. Instead of heartbreak or romance, the song centers on the loss of his dog, turning a personal moment into something universally relatable." With striped back production and Stapleton's raw vocals, the song captures the quiet sadness of saying goodbye to a loyal companion and the empty space they leave behind. It's a reminder that grief doesn't have to be loud to be powerful. And that some of the hardest goodbyes are to the ones who loved us unconditionally. Yes, so let's listen to the song, and I'm hoping to see you at the end or in between. We'll just see how it goes. I'm so curious. Let's get in.
Let me tell you a story about an old friend of mine. Somebody left her in a shopping cart in a parking lot for us to find. Just a fuzzy black pup. She was hungry and feeling alone. We put her in the back seat, told her we were taking her home. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild.
Love it.
A few kids later, we moved out on the farm. She followed those kids around, yes, she kept them safe from harm.
She was a mother.
And she loved to chase squirrels and playing out in the snow. She'd take off like a bullet, man, you should have seen her go. Run, Maggie, run, with a heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild.
Love the wild.
It was raining on a Monday, the day that Maggie died. She woke up and couldn't use her legs, so I lay down by her side. She put her head on my hand like she'd done so many times. I told her she was a good dog, then I told her goodbye. Run, Maggie, run, with her heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild. I had a revelation as the tractor dug the hole. I can tell you right now that a dog has a soul. And I thought to myself as we buried her on the hill, I never knew me a better dog, and I guess I never will. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild. Oh, run, Maggie, run, with the
It got me emotional. I didn't tear. There's more. No, that's it. That was really beautiful. If you're a pet person, I'm curious. Let me know your stories in the comments, because yeah, this hits home, especially if you've ever owned a pet, or if you've ever been close to a pet. Yeah, it really hits home. So I'd love to hear your stories, so please keep them coming in the comments. But before, I have how many? I have three stories that I'll share. So this is going to be a long video alert, but before we get there, let me talk about the song. Maggie, loved how he tells the story from the moment on how Maggie came to be in his life, or rather in their life, and what became of Maggie. She had she was a mother, basically. She had puppies, and then later on, after moving farms and all, Maggie died, and explains how Maggie died and what happened after. I loved that interaction where he holds Maggie and tells Maggie she was a good dog, and then says goodbye. Then I also love how she was buried and all. It gets to show that pets are not just pets. And just as this quote that I just read, not quote, the post that I read, this last part that says, it's a reminder that grief doesn't have to be loud to be powerful, and that some of the hardest goodbyes are to the ones who loved us unconditionally. So in this case, Maggie loved, the family loved the voice in the song unconditionally, and now you have to say goodbye to Maggie. So it's really sad. Let me know if you've ever been a pet person. Have you owned a pet before? Maybe you've had a pet in your family before. How was goodbyes for you? Let me know in the comments. So I'm going to give three stories in order of how this happened. So in my, I think I was maybe between 9 and 11 years. That was the first time I had a close interaction with a pet, a dog. Then I think that's also how I learned that I'm more of a dog person than a cat person, because growing up I've always had cats in the house, or rather we always had cats in the house, but I never felt connected to the cats. We had one cat that gave birth to so many kittens and yeah, I never really got that attached to the cats, the kittens, but we had a dog. This dog came, I think I was 9 years, and it was a Chihuahua, and in the neighborhood, that was among the first Chihuahua in the neighborhood. It was white. We used to wash it. Oh my god, yeah, it was a beautiful dog, a beautiful pet. We would wash it. It was a she. We called her Toby. So Toby was really cute. We would wash her. She gave birth. Growing up, we never used to have the dog in the house. It had its kennel outside, and then it gave birth. And you know how Chihuahuas are loud. So one day, a thief came and I think poisoned the Chihuahua. So we woke up and it was dead. The kittens had already sucked, because they were small. They had sucked, or rather, yeah, they had sucked her breast, so they were sickly, but we gave them milk in time. We lost a few. We remained with, I think, 3 that slowly ended up dying, because I think they had already gotten the poison through the milk. So yeah, that was a sad story, and we buried the dog. Yeah, it was sad, but I still remember her very well. That was the first time, I had a pet, or rather we had a pet that we interacted closely with. So that was Toby. Then back at my grandma's, we had a dog called Bosco. Bosco was just a normal dog, and Bosco grew up, like, all my life I always saw Bosco until Bosco grew old and died. So one day we went to my grandma's, and we are asking, where is Bosco? Everyone is asking for Bosco, and Bosco was normal. So we were told how Bosco died of old age and was buried. So that really broke our hearts. Then the last one, just recently, this is not death, but the cat disappeared. So this was my grandma's cat, and after my grandma died, the cat always stayed in the homestead. And the funny thing about the cat, I don't know, I think animals, as the song says, animals have souls. Yeah, I think they do. So this cat, after my grandma's death and burial, the cat would stay on top of her grave. Yeah, and anytime the cat got upset, or maybe it did something, a mistake, and then it was, beaten, or even you speak loud to it, like you scold it, it goes to that grave. It used to go there. So at least that's the stories I was told, because I didn't really get to stay and see that while at my grandma's, like after the death. So recently we went to my grandma's, and yeah, the cat wasn't there. So we were all asking, where is the cat? And that's when I realized, oh, so everyone loved the cat, but no one spoke about it, because it was heartbreaking for everyone that was there. So anyway, yeah, long story short, it was sad to think of the cat not being there. Like, it was part of the family. We knew, like, we would go home and find the cat. It didn't have a name, by the way. It didn't have a name. So yeah, the nameless cat disappeared. So anyway, those are my 3 stories. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section of maybe a pet you owned, or a pet you interacted with, and how maybe their disappearance, their death affected you, and yeah, what you think of animals. Do you think they have souls? Because I think they do, especially after the cat story. Animals have a soul for sure. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for listening to this with me. I hope it didn't it didn't maybe awaken feelings that you didn't want to remember. And if so, just be in those feelings, and just know the cat, the dog, whatever the pet is in a good place. So that's it for today. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. I'm out for now. Don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and if you'd love to support this channel, kindly check the description below for details. And for now, I'm out. Peace out, and bye.